You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts J-Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I'd like to welcome everybody back, and some of you for the first time, to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan, and this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topic time. J-Ho.
Yeah.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What it do? What it do?
Coach Lock back one more time. Say what's up, Cal.
What's up, fellas? Y'all good?
No.
Hey.
Fight, baby.
Yeah, hey, listen.
Keep your hands up, Jeff.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Allergies are killing y'all.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Cameraman, you alright? Can't even see you, man.
Cameraman, he ran into the wall right there.
Just get your thumbs up.
He's just killing y'all, man.
Got his wall right there.
Yeah. He's alright. He's okay, though. He's alright. Like you said, keep your hands up.
Keep your hands up.
Keep
Keep fighting the fight.
Episode 251, fellas. How y'all doing?
Oh, man,
How was Christmas?
Christmas was pretty good, man.
Yeah,
Good.
Shout out to you.
How
Sure.
about you getting good gifts?
I did, man. Shout out to the gifts, for sure.
Shout out to the gift givers.
Most definitely.
Shout out to the gifts.
Yeah, most definitely.
All the givers of the gifts.
Shout out to the gifts, man.
Weezy, what we doing on episode 251?
Today we are going over the hottest sports news of the past week and handing out the final awards of the NFL 2018 season, FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Better damn know it. Better damn believe it. Let's kick it off with best of the week, man. Who wants to go first?
I'll take it.
All right, you got you.
Oh, man, this is the time of year everybody just so optimistic.
Yeah,
So you're seeing people, planning their years out, saying what they're going to do. I just want to see everybody prosper, man.
for sure. New year, new you.
Yeah, you know what
Most definitely.
I mean. A lot of that's going around
Oh,
right now.
yeah, for sure. Shit,
That'll be
2018.
saying next week watch.
They cutting people off.
Yeah, you not worried about that.
They're leaving them in
Leaving them in 2018.
Leaving them in 2018. I left people in 2012, 2002.
Never came back.
Yeah, ain't never came back. Ain't never coming back, coach.
Okay.
Nah, ain't no way. What's your best of the week, coach?
Man, my best of the week is seeing that ref from Jersey that made the kid cut his jersey off.
Yeah.
He got banned from all district matchups now.
Good.
It'll be a little better if they ban him from wrestling, period. They'll get to that eventually.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
But at least he won't be reffing in that district anymore.
What's
Right.
that? That's good.
Yeah, I want to see him ref one of them WWE matches. Somebody hit him with one of them chairs on accident.
That ain't never on accident.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
We
What's your...
put you in the field foul.
Yeah, you say that when I'm sick. You say that when I'm sick.
All there. We need to make it 5 minutes.
What's your best of the week, Weezy?
My best of the week is James Harden on this Terry zone, man.
Sure.
After 35 points right now.
Cooking.
3 straight games of 40.
Yeah, he cooking.
He doing his thing, man. Shout
What's
out
up?
to the beard.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Does he have enough gas in the tank to get another MVP back to back?
If we keep doing this, I do. I think so.
I think he can maintain it because he takes off on the other end of the court.
Sure the hell do, coach.
So,
The whole team does.
So he can maintain it on the other end.
Speaking of a defensive player, Andre Roberson is my best of the week. He gifted a 65-year-old grandmother named Shirley a check for $7,500. Shirley needed that money to legally adopt her 4 grandkids that she cares for. So have yourself a day, Andre Roberson.
That's
all
all
right.
right.
It is, man. That's a big deal.
That's how you call giving back.
Yeah, for
Yes,
sure. It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time.
You damn know
It's the
it.
holiday season.
It is.
It is
Most definitely.
holiday season.
Worst of the week, fellas. Where we at?
Worst of the week for me is my boy LeBron James, man. I know we're going to talk about it later, but suffered his first injury.
He's been injured before.
But this is a real one, though.
He ain't been really injured before. He'll miss a couple. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, most definitely. Who wants to go next?
So you circle back around.
Oh, let's do it. For the second year in a row, Nike didn't create a special one-time Christmas Day jerseys. Now, they took over the apparel for the NBA 2 years ago. It's been largely a success. They have city jerseys. They have playoff jerseys.
Black History Month.
Yeah, those are tough. Yeah, Black History. No, not really.
I got that in my shoe.
Yeah, for sure. But First for Dummies, we proposed a ugly Christmas sweater. They at least could have put a damn
Something.
Bow on it or something.
snowflake,
Mistletoe.
It's kind of
tree.
Something.
It's by default.
Some
Well, the
lights.
Bucks had them though.
No, they didn't.
They had the
Yeah,
red.
Bucks had
They had
some
red on
different-
their jerseys on Christmas Day.
No, that's
So by
that's
default.
That's
Yeah,
their
yeah.
that's their playoff.
But
jersey.
it looked like a.
It looked Christmassy.
Yeah,
But they
it was
colors
by
like
default.
Christmas. It is for sure.
Drop
But
the
come
ball,
on,
Nike.
come on, Nike.
Drop the ball.
2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
At least put a snowflake, Santa Claus, something.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
And see, when it happened, I was like, okay, the 11 o'clock game is the early game. Maybe they holding off for the prime time game.
Yeah.
You know, Nike, they would have put that out a week ago to build a little steam,
Yeah.
and then would have had them all for sale on Christmas Day.
So what are they doing?
I don't know, man.
Are they
Now,
holding for the All-Star game?
Yeah, because they didn't do shit for all. Well, they just put white jerseys and black jerseys, and they were Jordan jerseys too.
Yeah.
Keep it up, Nike.
Well, I think they've done a lot with these team jerseys.
I
call them team jerseys, but you know what I'm saying?
City
jerseys,
jerseys,
right?
They might have to give you that Miami Vice D-Wade.
That was nice. Yeah, that's tough.
Purple Rain Timberwolves was hard.
Purple Rain Timberwolves. Brooklyn. Yeah, that's my one.
Oh yeah.
With the Coochie. Yeah.
My worst of the week is Busy Bone on IG.
Come on, baby.
Busy man, just stay at home, man. Stay off the social media videos. You know, you got pistols in your lap.
He's got a lot going on.
To 21 and Offset, and
you got a show in Atlanta soon too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then whoever you had in the background told you the police was out there, and then your face was spooked. And just relax, man. Yeah, that was terrible.
Know your worth, King.
And I like Bone. I did. Yeah. I like Bone. He got good hits, classics.
Bone got classics.
Yeah, classics, man. Just keep
chill,
classic, man.
Just chill.
Yeah.
See you at the crossroads.
Damn, Uncle Charles.
Uncle Charles. That's tough. Threw me off right there. Yeah. My bad. Anyway, I know we're gonna talk about this a little bit more, man. But bowl season, man.
Yeah.
Bowl season been rough. Like it's not really.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. They got to find a way to make it intriguing and keep these players playing because other than the playoff games,
there's nothing. Like,
there's nothing.
I mean, you watch it because you're a fan of college football, but my gosh,
they got to do something. They need some ugly Christmas sweaters or something. They need to add some pizzazz to it.
A flair to it.
For sure.
Because I was thinking, I was like, what games come on New Year's? And like tomorrow, it's like nothing really stood out. I mean, Texas plays Georgia, but no other games really stand out.
When you guys when Florida played Michigan, that should have been a marquee matchup.
Beat the brakes off of.
And they missed like 6-7 stars. Shit was stupid.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach Wayman, kick that ass.
Kiki ass.
Coach Wayman? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm the last one of the year.
Walked in.
Yeah, my boy walked in. Coach Wayman went down there and saw that ass on the live. Shout out to Coach Wayman, man. Shout out to my dog, man. That's my dog.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. The guys are off this week. What's that about, man?
Yeah.
They enjoying the holiday.
They live a different life over there, don't they? We playing sick, Joe.
We got sick, man.
Flu game.
It's the flu show right here.
Yeah. No liquor.
They got a week off.
Yeah, for sure.
Take a whole week off.
Yeah.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. They're not back to,
What is that? What's 2 weeks off?
We ain't never had 2 weeks off.
We'll never get it.
And never will.
We'll never get it.
That was in the contract, bro.
You signed up for blood in, blood out.
You knew that. You knew that when you signed up. You knew that.
You catch up. And you catch up on that 12 Days of Christmas breakdown of the album, some of the biggest albums released in 2018. Me and Jay Ho was on a couple of those.
Most definitely, man. Yeah, man. Fun time, man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Go ahead, Jay.
Okay. The Ladies Room podcast, man. Check out Rizzo and Amarita. Find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. You can catch up on past episodes and follow the Ladies Room podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke, Christmas style.
What does that mean?
I ain't got the jingle. I ain't got no jingle for him. I just got, Yeah.
Start over, man.
Nah, we're going to go to it.
Okay.
Ladies, you look good.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies. Man. Fresh for Dummies with me, my dog, Emma Brown, the CFL Fashion Podcast, directly related to improving everyday fashion. You catch our latest issue. Issue 37 is up right now.
Yeah.
Directly for the culture. Follow the show IG page at Fresh for Dummies. Wear your kicks. Cop responsible.
And you can read up on your favorite FSP co-host.
Not today.
Not today.
Yeah. Not today.
Might be a little extra with it. Purchase your FSP merchandise and catch up on past episodes from the shows we just mentioned and much, much more. How do you do that, you ask, Weezy? Just simply search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. RMG!
RMG, most definitely. Jeff, you got 10 good wrestling seconds.
I got about 5.
All right, start that music.
All right, so John Cena has announced that he will be back in the WWE serving somewhat of a full-time schedule in 2019. We haven't done this since 2016, so we'll see what that's going to be for John Cena. Go put the movies down for a minute. And also, the WWE released their top 25 matches of the year. Everybody got to pick who was the number one match of the year.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus. I got his name right.
You got his name? Yeah, you been working on that one.
Seth Rollins versus
it's close.
Daniel Bryan versus
Brock Lesnar.
That was number 3.
I'm out.
The number one match of the year was the Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair last woman standing match from Evolution.
Yeah.
It's definitely hands down the match of the year. So shout out to them.
That's 10 congratulations, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
That was a quick clock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. In case you missed it, fellas, Coach Locke found a basketball coach involved in a double shooting. And the father of a Brooklyn high school basketball player got so upset about his son's lack of playing time that he confronted the kid's coach during a melee that resulted in both being shot by a third man. 47-year-old Christopher Hooks went to the home of Paul Robeson High School coach Todd Miles on a Saturday night. Now, Hooks' wife was visibly enraged about her son's lack of playing time, so he had to take care of wifey, pulled up on the coach.
Yeah.
When Hooks went to argue with the coach at his home, a third man arrived on the scene and started shooting. Hooks was shot in the neck, and Miles was grazed on his left leg. Hooks had to undergo surgery, and the gunman has not been apprehended as of late Monday. Listen, kids.
Hey,
Listen. Everybody's not Steph Curry.
They're not.
Mom got to chill.
You gotta chill, Mom.
Mom got to chill.
Everybody's not even a college basketball player.
It's true.
Everybody's not a high school basketball
That's
player.
true.
everybody ain't a basketball player.
Talk
Period.
that talk.
Yeah.
Talk that talk,
Hey
Ken.
man, listen. Just let it be.
Let it be.
That's one of the things you worry about when you try to coach. Man.
Yeah, man.
Like, you don't want
Hell
to
yeah.
deal with those rogue parents. Don't understand how the game goes.
Yeah, for
Stop
sure.
it.
People, and I know what it is. People pay hard-earned money for their kids to go through these trainers,
Mhm.
and then they say, "Hey, you know what? My son's supposed to be playing because he looks good in front of these cones."
Yeah.
Then when you get actual people in front of you,
He don't
it's
look
a whole
good.
different game.
To quote the
You don't look
iconic Mike Tyson, it's different when you can hit your damn mouth.
Listen,
Sure. Damn right.
I want this story to finalize and see what happens. Like, who's this third party?
Right. That's
What
weird
did he
right
have
there.
to do?
Where did he
Because
come
both
from?
of them got
Clearly a
shot.
killer.
Both of them got shot.
In New York.
Yeah.
So
he just rolled up. He's going down.
He's going down.
Both of them.
And everybody. Like my man off of White Men Can't Jump. Nah, both of y'all crazy. You know what? Come back.
I want to get my gun.
Go get my gun.
I'm going to shoot everybody out here.
For sure. And tweet some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. Weezy don't know what White Men Can't Jump is. That's crazy. On the iTunes page, please rate, subscribe, but more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend we going sizzle.
To tell the
Yeah.
friend, white men can't jump.
Most
To watch
definitely.
it.
Man, that's all right, Weezy. That made my day, dog. You ain't give me nothing for Christmas, though.
Uh-oh.
Let's move on. Let's move on, bro.
Tell a friend, man. Revolution will be podcast. Before we get started the first half, we have before we get started with the first half, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient this week?
Yeah, I do, man. This week, the yellow box is soccer player Serdar Aziz.
You damn right, Weezy. You clock in, Weezy.
Serdar Aziz.
Check
Know your worth, King.
Check out.
man.
Check in.
You're damn right.
I have the yellow box this week.
For sure. Now, soccer player Serdar Aziz faked the stomach flu to get out of playing a game. He told his team, or his club, that he had the stomach flu and was not going to be able to take a road trip and play in this week's game. So imagine his club's surprise 2 days later when the wife of Aziz posted a series of photos of them in the Maldives.
Chilling.
Wow.
Chilling.
Having a good time.
Yeah. Now the club told him to stay at home. They're hoping to receive an offer to get rid of him as soon as possible. If you wanted to know, Aziz makes $1.4 million a year.
Shout out to
My man was
Oh,
chilling.
Shout out to Aziz.
That's why in the yellow box.
He said white.
His wife
You know
did
what that
too.
is? See, this is the thing.
Uh-oh.
If you gonna do
Trade
some
light.
shit like if you gonna do some shit like that, you have
Thanks,
to.
Coach.
Yeah,
Thanks.
sure.
We need you here for that, Coach.
You need to bring everybody involved in. You say, hey, no
No
pictures. I know we're going to the Maldives,
Yeah.
but we got to keep this low. No
Yeah.
face, no case.
Yeah.
Then we'll come back and we're gonna keep getting this
And
money.
if there are
Most
pictures, let's post them later on.
Yeah, it's like for sure during a break.
Yeah, listen. Don't post them with me.
Don't
in
mess up the band.
What? Just post pictures of you solo.
Yeah.
Why are you posting me? I'm
I
supposed
don't
to
need
have
to
the
be there.
stomach flu.
there. And you know I'm supposed to have the stomach flu.
Come on.
You the
man.
one that gave me the idea to say I had the stomach flu.
Yeah,
She came up with that shit.
Oh yeah.
She sure in the hell
Yeah.
did.
Work. He called out.
How you call out of work
Right.
and you a soccer player?
What's that? Come on.
I see me work.
Mhm.
Sure, y'all.
Mhm.
You got to call out.
You got to call out the Maldives.
Damn right. You go to the Maldives. Yeah, PTO. Hey. Let's get started first half.
The first half is underway.
First half, how the sports news of the past week, like we do here each and every week, the full sport press podcast. Before we start, I'm J.O.
It's your boy, Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What's cracking?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Episode 251, fellas.
Yes, sir.
251.
Weezy.
Consistent, baby.
Consistent, for sure. Where can they find you at on social media, Jay?
FSP_Weezy on IG. At how Weezy on Twitter.
Yeah, you are. You damn right.
All
You on your shit today, man.
Yeah.
You know,
See you, man.
couple days off work, man. Do it for you.
Yeah.
That's what
Rejuvenated.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what
Yeah.
it is. You looking, you glowing a little
You
bit.
looking fresh.
King?
Yeah.
You
Looking
know?
fresh.
Got your skin.
Yeah.
Drink a lot of water.
Yeah, for
Couple
sure.
days off work, man. Do it to you.
Okay,
We're
for
fresh.
sure. Jeff, where can they find you at on social media?
J Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
What about you, Coach Locke?
I'm Locke_the_great on all social media.
You damn right you are.
Definitely.
And I'm J.O., man.
And you gonna beat that too, that you coach.
You damn right.
You ain't
keep it
changing
underscore.
it.
It's over.
It's here.
It's here.
Live and die with it.
Been too long.
Too long, Coach. You're right. At this point, you're right, Coach.
Stick with it.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Know your words, King.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
please just get Jay to open that kingdom up.
Not gonna happen.
Nah, I ain't Dug out crazy.
It's beating the dead horse. Asking that.
Dug out nuts.
Beating the dead horse.
Yeah, so you scroll through there, you can see everybody you know. You're like, damn, I know him.
He cut that out.
No,
For
hurry.
sure.
He cut that out.
So you damn
Yeah.
right.
He ain't done.
He is. Yeah. Like that.
Shit.
That should be on there, bro.
Hey,
It should be on there.
It
Like,
should be on there.
listen.
lazy
You
bastard.
just shot him the Superman laser eyes right there.
That's so-
You know what I'm saying?
And he didn't look up and acknowledge you, though.
No, bro, cut that out, though, bro. Nah, that's not-
Oh, man. Let's go to Weezy's favorite sport. A little bit of fantasy into it. The FSP Fantasy Football Championship Week update.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Start with the third place game, man. A Royale with the Cheese versus Now Watch God.
Now
Yeah.
watch God, man.
Now Watch God walked away with the third place finish
Hey, shout out to my dog.
with a 163-133 win over A Royale with the Cheese.
Shout out to The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Then
Rock City.
let's go on to the championship game.
Yeah.
Number 1 seed, myself, Winston's Eye Exam versus
Yeah.
number 2 seed, Urban Meyer's Faulty Memory.
Yeah.
Shout out to D. Harris, man.
Yeah.
He walked away with the chip.
He
First
did.
year in the league, he walked away with the chip. I mean, I don't think I know how much this bothers me, man. You know, me and dude been competitive for
Yeah.
a better part of 20 years.
Yeah, he spoke on it a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Cameraman, you want to play the
I bet
clip?
he did.
Yeah, let's do it.
He did.
It's Jeff's fantasy manager alter ego, D. Harris. That's an inside joke. Jeff, I'm not going to destroy FSP Fantasy. Just going to make some changes. From now, I'm the boss, and you're the capo. Now, real talk, I appreciate all of FSP Fantasy allowing me to come in and smash and perform a hostile takeover. But Jeff, you and I know I own you in fantasy. And before you bring up that long title, why don't you explain to your listeners why that victory has a Barry Bonds home run asterisk beside it? I look forward to coming back next year, 96 Bulls, 72-10. Anyway, I really enjoy the cast. Tell a friend. D. Harris, out.
Well, dang.
Well, dang.
You wanna
You want to speak on that?
elaborate on that asterisk?
I mean, that actually don't mean nothing. He know better than that. So,
okay.
I mean, we'll be here forever talking about that
Okay.
shit. I was a 2-time winner and got cheated out of the championship because of defensive malfunction in the scoring that was later on adjusted the next year, but wasn't adjusted my year, so it cost me the chip. So that's some slaw right there.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, man,
Keep your hands up, man.
I ain't, dude. I mean, dude,
He won.
He won.
He
That's
won.
it, Jeff.
He know how he won though. He called me and told me, ain't no way in the world you gonna beat me with that happening for you right there.
Mm.
He was
Todd
right.
Gurley.
Nah, it wasn't just Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley, Lamar Miller. Then I put in 2 49ers. They got hurt in the first quarter, didn't finish the game.
It's over.
Shout out to my dog.
And then
Yeah.
the Titan thing happened when they scored that Michael Butler ran that touchdown back at the end of the game. It didn't count. I mean, not didn't count, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you didn't have to score. That's how it was. That's how it was right there.
Yeah, man.
I
Know
think
your
that's the
work.
first time we had a champion have their intro music.
Yeah, it's always there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I could have lost anybody with him, though. Anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
He won lose him.
I ain't want to lose to him.
Mm.
Damn, that was that.
Nah,
Nothing
nah,
worse
nah,
than that.
nah, ain't. Anybody but him, though.
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
true. Shout out to my man D Harris, man.
That's
My guy, man.
Whew.
2018 fantasy champion. FSP.
Anybody but him.
He said he coming back 72 and 10.
Yeah.
That's how he talk though.
That's what Weezy
That's
said.
what Weezy said.
That's what Weezy said.
I'm in ninth.
You should have seen what he said in the other league.
Yeah.
He was
You won that one too?
No, not that one. But it was another league he was in last year.
He got 2 league hairs. He
Yeah.
talk about him
Shout out
now.
to D Harris, man.
Things he was saying about it last year, it was out of control, man.
Yeah.
No respect.
No respect, man. Shout out to D Harris, my guy, man. Let's move on to college football playoff winners and losers. Shit.
Shout out to the Lewis.
Yeah, shout out to John Lure.
Yeah.
The Cotton Bowl Classic between the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Clemson Tigers ended in a 30-3 shabaking.
Slacking.
Hey, good old, as Coach Brown would say, good old Testament ass whooping.
Damn
Yeah,
right.
Old Testament.
Old Testament, damn.
Coach, what I kind of tell you about Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
I said Clemson and Notre Dame. You said you gonna watch that game? I said that's gonna be a blowout.
You
Coach.
did. You said it.
Yeah.
You said it's gonna be a blowout.
For sure. And Alabama, Oklahoma played in the Orange Bowl, of course, and Alabama won 45-34, setting up Bama versus Clemson, Part 4
That's crazy.
in Santa Clara, January the 7th. As we always go through our winners and losers, let's go with a winner, man. Who wants to go first with a winner?
I'll go. That was Florida Gators, man.
Yeah,
That was
For
a
sure.
winner.
Mhm.
and
I
we
didn't,
won.
I didn't expect them to beat them like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know where the offense came from.
The offense been there. This is the
No,
thing. They
it
had
hasn't.
6 players that didn't. I don't feel good talking about it
Mhm.
because they had 6 starters that didn't play for a various amount of reasons, drafts,
Mhm.
all type of
I don't
stuff.
care
So
what you say.
a W is a W. 10-3. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's good
Should have been my
shit.
best of the week.
Yeah.
Andre Roberson took that. I'm happy. We need a quarterback. I think Emory Jones will be our starting quarterback next year.
Think so?
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Felipe might need to transfer.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
for sure.
My best of the week is I hope this ends all discussion about needing 18 playoffs. This was trash. Both games were trash.
No, I think
Both games were trash.
Yeah, it was bad.
Both games were horrible football.
It was bad football. I think they were
Both
off too
games.
long.
Maybe that,
I think
but
they
you
were off
giving
too
Nick Saban that. I mean, that game, the Alabama game wasn't as close as it ended up being.
No,
They
yeah,
were
for
nowhere
sure.
near close to them. No one expected them to win.
Yeah.
And then Clemson dog walking over.
Yeah,
We
for
do
sure.
not need
Yeah.
18. We don't need 18. This is tough, man.
Do we need 6?
No.
Keep it like this.
Go back to BCS if you want to.
Nah.
Nah, we need to go 8. I like 8. But
I
Trevor
need that.
Lawrence looked like every bit and piece. And we were out watching the game. Now, Jeff, remember we recorded that podcast and I said, told Lou, and he don't like talking about this.
Yeah.
I said, Lou, it's a dude that plays in Georgia. You can go right up the street and
Yeah,
see
yeah.
him. He's a pro.
Yeah, yeah.
And Weezy said, oh, you didn't say that.
No,
man.
he said that.
Yeah, it was
Big
just,
Weezy.
it's okay. It's all right. It's not a
But
big
I'll
deal.
tell you something about Trevor. His face, though. He got a smackable face.
He does.
He has a smackable
Yeah.
face.
He do got some terrible
He has
face.
a smackable face.
He's rolling, though.
He looks great on
Yeah,
him.
for sure.
But he has a smackable face.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. It's the hair.
Oh,
It's the
my
hair.
God.
Yeah.
He's like a surfer kid.
I don't
Sunshine.
know.
Sunshine. Bad.
Sunshine Bad.
Yeah.
Sunshine Bad.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Anybody else got a winner?
Oh, the Oakland A's.
Yeah.
You're
He's
damn
coming.
right.
He's on his way.
Yeah. Damn right.
For sure. Let Kyler Murray know
Yeah.
that
This
I'm
ain't
going
for
to
you,
be
bro.
reporting
Hey,
for camp.
Yeah.
With
he was
Oakland
getting
A's.
smacked up.
Yeah.
And I told Weezy, I said, hey, it's going to be different in them trenches
Mhm.
going against Quentin Williams
Yeah.
Mhm.
and the Alabama defense. It's different.
He go with it. This gonna be every Sunday we try to play.
Exactly.
Every week.
That's every week.
That's every week.
That's
So
every
once he
week.
got going, guys, he didn't look that bad.
No, it ain't even
They
about
took their
that.
foot off the pedal in the
Hell
second
yeah.
quarter.
It was 28-0 by
Yeah.
then.
They was relaxing, man.
They went up to
Relaxing.
Listen. Now listen.
He made a great that throw you talking about. I know you gonna.
No,
bring it.
that was a great throw.
Great
It's
throw.
a
Great
baseball.
It's a great throw.
Yeah, great.
He looked good.
Yeah.
But he looked good in college. That's not
Yeah,
pro.
that ain't
He
true.
should not go there.
Go get paid.
The D line gonna be like that every Sunday.
Yeah.
That fast. When he trying to
Yeah.
run through that step up and run, nah, come here.
Man, go
And
get
he's
paid.
little,
Go get paid.
so
young fella.
they can really grab. They better
Yeah.
grab him with one arm, and just
And
slam
here's
it
the
down.
thing. Baseball don't work out. You can come back a little bit.
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
man, go get paid till you four.
Go get paid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go get paid. And Tua Tagovailoa
Mhm.
looked great. 24-27.
Mhm.
More touchdowns and incompletions.
Mhm.
I think he proved to the world that he should have won the Heisman.
I agree.
He had one bad game, and in turn, at the biggest stage, Kyler Murray had his best game.
Mhm.
So in turn, that's why he got. And Jeff said that. You know, that's why he won the Heisman.
Mhm.
But Tua, listen, man, you give him that much time and Nick Saban that much time,
It's over.
nobody's beating him.
Now, do you hold any weight to what the announcers were saying that some of his throws last night were he wasn't making some of the best throws that he could make?
I
The
didn't see that.
announcers were saying that
Yeah.
throughout the game. It's not me. I'm just
Yeah.
asking y'all hold any weight.
Yeah, I don't because I seen him make every throw out there.
Well, no, he made some. I mean, he made some great throws. And a lot of
Yeah,
that
for
stuff
sure.
was. I mean, Judy was just that much better than
But
whatever.
he's throwing people open too, Jeff.
I'm agreeing. I'm just saying there was some. He missed a couple of touchdowns. Now they ended up scoring anyway on those positions.
For sure.
But they could have scored a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
saw a couple of guys.
They only missed 3.
Yeah, I'm talking about not incomplete.
Yeah, not incomplete.
There was a guy open. He had a check down. He put the check down, and the guy is on like, hey, wave at him.
Yeah, for sure. And I got one more winner. It's Justin Ross, Clemson freshman. Yeah. 6'4" guy, played basketball. Yeah. Shout out to Coach Penny. We were talking about this kid. He was a high basketball recruit. Mm-hmm. He goes to play football because Trevor Lawrence is going there. True freshman goes, balls. He had 6 catches, 148 yards. So being 6'4", playing wide receiver, having one of the best quarterbacks in the nation throwing to you, it's going to be insane. You're going to look like that every year. So Justin Ross, welcome to the NCAA football world. He blew up. Anybody else got another winner?
Number 2, I forget his name. Number 2 for Oklahoma, the receiver. Lamb. He's a player.
Yeah, you're damn right.
And number 2 for Alabama.
Player.
He got baptized last night. Yeah. But he gonna be all right. He
gonna be all right. For sure. Most definitely. Yeah. What about losers, fellas? We'll go through some Notre Dame, right? We gotta kick it with Notre Dame.
Ain't no question about it.
They weren't ready to play. Weak ass schedule that they played.
No, we can't say that. We can't say the schedule was weak. They had the hardest schedule on paper and by the rankings than anybody in the playoffs.
But if there were warning signs that these guys weren't ready to play against, they snuck in there. Georgia should have been in the game. And even maybe like Ohio State should have been playing in that game, for sure.
Did y'all see what Georgia players were tweeting?
Oh, yeah.
They got to win, though.
Yeah,
Georgia can't be tweet. They got to win.
You got 2 losses.
You can't lose.
What they saying? I missed it.
They were tweeting the whole game.
They were basically saying at the game, do we need to do a redo on the college ball playoffs? Laughing emojis and all that. They was getting blown out.
They was tweeting all game.
For sure. Yeah. But Ian Book, we talked about him a couple of weeks back, quarterback for Notre Dame. Yeah. Going against that Clemson front line, he looked like a totally different quarterback than we saw in those 12 other games. So that was something. Kyler Murray, listen, he didn't lose because he clearly has a future in baseball with the Oakland A's. Yeah. But he looked terrified a little bit, and sometimes, or especially early in the game.
Early in the game,
he was like, "Oh shit!"
The lights was on.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that when they was down 28-0?
I didn't see him look terrified at all. I didn't see that.
He hit him in his face, and he sat there. He was like, "Oh shit! Like it's different. Mm-hmm. It's different. Yeah. It's different speed." And it's like Jeff said, it's going to be every week in the NFL. Go get paid, man.
Which I told you that, Weezy. When I said Oklahoma has never seen a defense like this, Kyler Murray's never seen that. Yeah. And it showed in that first quarter.
Yeah, I was laughing when I said it was going to be a double-digit win. I said it
when he did that too. Yeah, I said it was going to be 18. Yeah, should have been 18.
Should have been, yeah.
Most definitely.
So, Weezy, like you spoke on this a little earlier, the Lakers got a gift from the Grinch on Christmas Day. LeBron went down with a groin injury against Golden State. An injury came in the third quarter while he was backing Draymond Green down and his foot slipped out from under him. And as you could see, if you were watching that game, you knew then that he had injured his groin. Now, he got up and continued to play, but then went to the locker room after that. And it came out later he injured his groin. Now, it has not been said how long James will be out, but he's already missed 2 games due to injury, which ended his consecutive streak of 156 games. How long will LeBron be out, and how will this hurt the Lakers?
I think he's at least about 3 weeks.
I know. I think he'll be back first week in January.
I think he's out. I think he stays out as long as he possibly can. Yeah. Until the chip starts going too far, he can't turn it around. You know what I mean?
Especially in the West. Yeah, right. Look at the West. West is crazy.
You can go from third to
They went from 4th. They went from 4th to 7th.
Yeah, one loss. Yeah. But the good thing about it was they ended up still winning that game against Golden State. So that helped.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, the next game after they lost, I forget who they were playing. I think it was Houston. No, it was Portland. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was tough. You know what I mean? So as long as they can just stay competitive, he'll take as much time as he can.
Yeah, and then buzzer beat Sacramento beat him. Yeah. It was just a bunch of different stuff. But the last time he missed a game was April 2017. Right. So in turn, they need him because they rely on him so much every game. But in the West, dude, it's what? Like first place all the way down to 13th is separated, what, 6 games? That's crazy. Yeah, so no team can really afford an injury of the magnitude of LeBron James. So I think he'll be back sooner than later. Yeah.
Oh, did you hear about during the game when he was going back to the tunnel? The Golden State arena worker sent him the long way to the locker room.
Really?
And so that was the reason he said that didn't help the injury at all. He had to take the long way to the locker room to get checked out. So
stay classy.
You stay classy, Golden State.
Yeah.
What about him walking in with a glass of wine though?
With the vino. Yeah. And he bringing the year in right.
He's
like cameraman.
he's
Cameraman said he
control.
bringing in New Year with the vino.
With the wine.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that, man? It's okay.
Wow.
He said that I did.
Oh.
All right, guys, let's go.
He give me gussed out.
Yeah, you went straight to the police. He pointed it in.
Right.
He said that. You see that?
Yeah.
I know you ain't from the South Side. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was horrible.
Okay.
That was horrible. All right, guys, so we all heard of Black Friday.
Yeah, for sure.
We heard of Cyber Monday.
We sure have.
And we heard of Black Monday.
You damn right we
Yeah,
have.
Woo! Black Monday is coming up in the NFL.
Sure is.
Gonna be some people looking for a job.
He's rolling. Flower money.
Here's the rumor mill so far who we
Okay.
got looking for a job starting on Black Monday. Marvin Lewis of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Black coach.
Kyle Bowles of the New York Jets.
Black coach.
Vance Joseph of the Denver Broncos.
Black coach.
There we go. All right. Dirk Carter of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Steve Wilkes of the Arizona Cardinals.
Black coach.
Mm-hmm.
4 for 5.
Whew. And then also a couple of interim coaches that may be looking for a job as well. Greg Williams of the Cleveland Browns and Joe Philbin, definitely of the Green Bay
Yeah,
Packers,
you definitely
will not be retained next year. Which one of those jobs you think is the most attractive?
the most attractive.
Right now.
I would say Arizona. They got a lot
Really?
of pieces. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
They got Christian Kirk, young wide receiver. Still got the guy, Josh Rosen, quarterback there, so he'll be all right.
God.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Cleveland is attractive.
Cleveland is very attractive.
You know,
I think the
you
Jets
got,
is.
Yeah.
you got Baker, young Baker. The defense of Cleveland is A1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think they should give Greg Williams a chance and go and offer him that job.
Yeah, for sure.
He's done a
That's
great
how I
job.
Yeah.
Who you say it was?
Jets.
I can agree with you on that.
Yeah, I like
Sound
Todd
right.
Bowles.
Yeah.
I think they should keep Todd Bowles.
Jets defense is good too.
Yeah, they just don't have enough pieces.
Right.
If they get somebody like Le'Veon Bell, they
You
should.
get Le'Veon Bell, you got a high draft pick next year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can cook.
Yeah, Dirk Cutter needs to go. He's trash, though.
Dirt cutter.
Dirk, and that'll be another OC.
That's another OC
for Jameis Winston.
Yeah, it's
man.
tough.
I mean, and we're talking about NFL coaches, but I was talking to Bro about this. Did you see that Houston is talking about getting rid of Applewhite?
They did.
That's
You
crazy.
got rid of
Right.
He won 8 games.
15 and 11.
15-11. Got rid of
That's crazy.
Got rid of
Talking about they're trying to get West Virginia's head coach. He's not gonna get him.
Not in Houston.
Well, I mean, to
Why
me,
would you leave
it
that?
wouldn't make sense to leave
Yeah.
the Big 12 to go to the American.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense.
Especially if you're an offensive guru
Yeah.
like the like the head coach at West Virginia, throwing the ball around.
Yeah.
That's stupid for sure.
Mm.
Before we start with halftime, let's stick with some college football. Justin Herbert, quarterback for the Eugene, Oregon Ducks, announced that he will return to school for his senior season. NFL executives have all felt that he was a strong likelihood to be the number 1 pick in the draft. Is this a good decision for Justin Herbert?
It's a great decision for Dwayne Haskins.
And Will Greer.
Greer.
And Drew Lock,
Yeah.
Weezy's boy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm Justin Herbert. I'm leaving.
Yeah, you got it.
You're giving yourself another year for them to critique you,
Yeah. More
Yeah.
film.
break you down, to find holes in your armor.
Facts.
And you are already considered the top quarterback. Why not just go ahead and
Yeah.
go
Yeah, did.
before? Because you want, first of all, you want injury away.
Facts.
Always.
You know, so to me, I'm gone. I'm
Yeah.
not taking that risk.
Paxton Lynch was in a similar situation, took advantage of it, left.
Yeah.
Now he works at Asurion.
That's my boy. I missed the hell out of
Shout out to
that.
the people who listen to the show that work in the shirt.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Shout
know
out to
they
him.
mad
You're
as
right,
hell.
my fault.
Yeah.
There were a lot of ticked off executives around the NFL on Wednesday because the quarterback classes got a little thin.
Yeah.
So quarterback star franchises like we talked about, Denver, Miami, the Giants, Jacksonville, Washington football team, potentially Oakland, all need a quarterback. And Justin Herbert he was the answer for a lot of those teams.
But I kind of see why he returned, though. If you look at his numbers this year, they weren't what he thought he was going to be.
That's
Now,
true.
Talent-wise, he's got it all.
Still there, yeah, for
But
sure.
he definitely didn't have the receivers around him. So he
Yeah.
wants to come back. And then apparently, judging by the early signing days and what they're expected to get,
Yeah.
Oregon's receiving core is going to be top in the nation next year.
Yeah.
So what he's going to have around is going to make him look a lot better.
And his brother signed. He's going to be the starting tight end
Yeah.
there. I think it was a good decision for him, and I think this is the biggest return since Andrew Luck, maybe in 2011.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's from Oregon, got a 4.0. His brother's coming there. He's going to do a full Matt Leinart run like how he did at USC. But, man, so who do you take? Daniel Jones from Duke, Dwayne Haskins, Drew Lock, or Will Greer? Taking Haskins.
Drew Lock.
did it on the biggest stage. He looks like an NFL quarterback.
This is the thing. Urban has not put a for real NFL quarterback.
That's true.
That scares me.
With that system, yeah. I like
That scares me.
But he doesn't.
Alex Smith.
I didn't like him. I didn't like him.
He's more of a traditional quarterback than most of the guys Urban had.
Yeah. We agree. I think we'll agree.
You think so?
Yeah, we're real calm.
He's good. He's just short.
Yeah.
And his brother's a YouTube reality star. So
That's that.
You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening. I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to talk college football playoffs. Notre Dame has lost 7 out of their last 8 New Year's 6 games. Prime time, big bowls, the money bowls, where the big teams are supposed to show up and show out. Notre Dame has consistently not done that. Did the selection committee get it right? It's about selecting the 4 best teams, point blank, period. And I don't think that was done, and it showed yesterday. We're going to move on to another blue blood school, which is Michigan University. Got their ass whooped, point blank, period. Florida got after them. And I know you UM fans don't want to believe that or accept that. Hey, man, it is what it is. So we have 2 blue blood programs that are currently in a state of disarray. And can we say that? Notre Dame and Michigan. I said this a long time ago. College football wants Notre Dame or Michigan to be relevant for college football to be relevant. And it's not like that anymore. Moving on to the Titans, man. Can the Titans get over the ghost of Andrew Luck that has hunted them for 10 straight wins? Is it 10 straight wins, 8 straight wins? It doesn't matter. Even when the Colts were only winning 2 games a year, they were beating the Titans twice. They have flexed the game. It's a Sunday night game here in Nashville. Man, the atmosphere is going to be crazy. Can the Titans pull this out and get in the winner's circle and get in the playoffs? I don't know if they can do it without Mariota. I don't believe in Gabbert. Hell, I don't believe in Mariota sometimes, for that matter. But it is what it is. Hey, moving on to the Bum of the Week. Bum of the Week is going out to the selection committee, of course, because they did not select the 4 best teams. My thinking is that the 4 best teams are supposed to be selected for the playoffs. That wasn't done. You may have gotten 3 out of the 4 correct, but it's tough, man. It's a tough job, but you guys got to do better. I don't know if we need to go to 6 teams, 8, what have you, but selection committee, you guys got to do something better. Hey, I am the coach. Coach Brown, that is, Root, and I'm gone.
And that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First thing he talked about, 14 playoff. Mm-hmm. Listen, Coach Brown, they could not leave Notre Dame off. They were undefeated. Jeff mentioned earlier in the show, strength of schedules higher than a lot of the teams. Yeah. And then you can't put a team that has 2 losses in a team.
We know that's what he's talking about.
He's talking about Georgia. Yeah. You can't lose 2 games and expect to be put in front of a team that didn't lose any games, and they had a really tough schedule.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, but Georgia clearly was the better team. Let's keep it a buck. We knew if Notre Dame played Georgia, I didn't need a play-in game, dude.
They can do that.
I think a play-in game would be good.
I think eventually they're going to have to either get rid of the conference championships or require that you play in a conference championship.
That's true.
It's got to be one of those.
But Notre Dame would never leave independent.
They were thinking about it at one point. They were going to join the SEC.
Yeah. It'll never happen.
It was the SEC fault.
Yeah.
If the SEC would have took Florida State, Notre Dame would have went to the ACC.
I'd love to have y'all in the
I would love to kick the SEC ass every year. Yeah. Loved it.
Yeah, especially then.
Loved it.
That's when y'all.
Because James would have ran roughshod over this shit out and
Then.
Y'all love some James down.
Ebbs and flows.
Lost one game, bro. Lost one game, bro.
Ebbs and flows. Ebbs and flows.
Lost one game.
Yeah, lost one game.
We struggling right now.
Yeah.
We struggling.
Speaking of struggling, Michigan. Shout out to Coach Wayne. Again, we kicked y'all ass. ain't gonna be hot about that. Is it a thing with Michigan where you can say, okay, this is another blue blood school? Have they lost their juice at Michigan?
I've been saying for a while that they never can.
Harbaugh.
He can never win the big game.
But this is the thing.
Okay.
I was talking to Coach Wayne when he was saying the OC gotta let him go. Gotta let the OC go. Because you got Donovan, you got Peoples. Peoples is a dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog, best wide receiver that they have. He don't get enough targets.
Mhm.
Yeah, Shea Patterson can't get him the ball.
Yeah.
I think that's where they messed up at.
Shea Patterson's okay. He's okay. I think that they had a lot of faith in Christian McCaffrey's little brother.
Mhm.
That's the backup quarterback in Michigan.
It did turn out.
And it's not.
Yeah.
It's looking funny.
Mhm.
Last but not least, Weezy. Will the Titans be the coach without Marcus Mariota?
That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta say that too.
That's
Do you
gotta say
believe that, or you just
Yeah.
saying? That's the question.
You gotta stick with it. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't believe.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He's playing. I think he's playing.
My mom said, "Tell Weezy we got a tough
She
one."
knows she is.
It's getting rough. Man.
And they put y'all prime time.
Prime
Sunday
time.
night.
Listen,
That's
to
our
the
first
last
time
game,
in 2 years.
last regular season game of the year.
Don't break your TV, Weezy. Don't break your
Don't
TV.
throw nothing at it, man.
Don't break your TV. Keep them hands up, Weezy.
Keep your hands up with
Know your work, King.
It's going to be rough.
You better know. Let's get started second half, fellas.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the 2018 NFL Postseason Awards Show, episode 251, Full Sport Press Podcast. I'm Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What's cracking?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Lock, the NFL calendar is almost set to flip to the postseason, but we're not letting ourselves off the hook for our mid-season predictions. So FSP, in the great scheme of things, are going to hand out the 2018 NFL Postseason Award FSP style.
Always. FSP style.
Better damn know it.
Yeah.
Damn, coach.
Let me see that.
Yeah.
Working my posture, man.
Yeah.
My posture together.
Better damn know it. Better damn believe it. Question one, we're starting off with the Offensive Player of the Year. My mid-season prediction was Adam Thielen
Lee.
of the Vikings.
Mhm.
Weezy, who was your mid-season prediction?
I went with Drew Brees.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you sure about that? Okay, go ahead.
I went with Ty Gurley.
Ty Gurley for sure.
Yeah.
Who wants to go through their Coach Locke? What's your postseason prediction for Offensive Player of the Year?
I went with Drew Brees.
Okay.
He leads the NFL in passer rating, completion percentage with 74.4, game-winning drives with 7, and fourth quarter comebacks with 6.
Mm.
He's only one of 4 quarterbacks in NFL history to win at least 13 games and post a passer rating of at least 115.
It's good stats right there,
The
Coach.
other 3 to do that went on to win MVP.
Better damn know it.
I apologize. I went with Todd Gurley's my mid-season.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Okay, we go. Clean it up.
Yeah, I apologize.
Speaking, go ahead, Weezy. Who's your Offensive Player of the Year?
Now it's Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Okay, you just read it wrong. Got you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. My Offensive Player of the Year is Christian McCaffrey, Carolina Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Before we jump into what?
No.
Listen, Christian McCaffrey had 100 catches and 1,000 receiving yards. So if you over 1,000 rushing yards and 100 receptions, my bad.
Yeah.
So you look at LaDainian Tomlinson, Matt Forte.
Yeah.
They are the only 2 running backs that ever did that besides the young God, White Lightning himself,
Mm-hmm.
the White God.
I remember Carolina released that statement in the beginning of the year, said they was going to do that with him. But I was like, there's no way. With his size and all that. And they stuck to it.
And without a single drop. He didn't
Yeah.
drop any balls this
Yeah.
year. Pause.
Super.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right. Offensive.
No, Jeff had one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I stuck with Ty Gurley.
Stuck with Ty
Ty Gurley
Gurley.
lost me the chip.
Mm.
Ooh.
Got to.
Shit, brother.
Yeah.
Keep them hands up, Jeff.
Got my hands up.
Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
Will you play fantasy next year, Jeff?
Yeah.
I'll play. I won't be a commissioner no more.
Damn right. You ain't got. You ain't gonna worry about that. Look at that.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I ain't doing
That was 47% of the reason why I quit. Being a commissioner, cameraman, it's tough, bro.
Yeah,
It's tough, bro.
There's
There's no way in the world you could be cameraman.
He
I
could do it.
just listen.
It's third cameraman.
I just don't want you.
It's third.
You saying strike 3 miles or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
He said yeah.
No.
He said
I'm just saying it's a tough job. That's all.
Yeah.
Might let Coach Locke be.
Nah. Nope.
Yeah.
Weezy.
Damn lie.
Hell no.
It'll never happen.
It'll never
There
start.
won't be no
It
league.
won't be
All
no
right, good. No
Yeah,
league,
right.
please.
No league. Yeah. You up, Weezy?
Offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah.
What y'all go with mid-season?
You go, Joe.
I went with Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
I had Calvin Ridley, NFL.
I'm going to start sending you mine. You can read mine.
Yeah,
Then
no,
we
sure.
can do it.
I won't. Well, since Coach I had Saquon.
See, had Saquon. Okay. Coach, who your postseason?
Postseason, I went Baker Mayfield.
It's the high pick.
The high pick.
3,300 plus yards, which is 18th out of quarterbacks. 24 touchdowns, which is 13th. And he has a chance to lead the Browns to their first winning season since 2007 if they win today.
He just brings the swagger
Yeah.
to the Brownies that they needed.
Yeah.
Don't have a lot of wide receivers. Lost Corey Coleman.
Yeah.
Lost Josh Gordon.
Yeah.
So he's making do with.
Shout out to Corey Cole.
Shout out to Corey Coleman.
Man.
Yeah, that was my guy too. But yeah, Baker Mayfield for sure was balling. Anybody else got another pick other than Baker?
I said it was Saquon.
Yes, I'm saying. Yeah.
I went with Baker also.
Yeah.
But if Lamar Jackson wins today,
He's in the competition. Now, he's in the conversation.
Listen to me.
Too late.
Now, listen to me.
It can't be too late for him if it's not too late for Baker.
Listen, if
Because Saquon been there since day one.
Nah, but Baker has been there since week 7.
listen to me. If
And
Lamar
Jackson
is getting
is 9.
But they putting up way better numbers.
If Lamar Jackson wins
They
today,
going to playoffs.
He's a better team.
if he wins today, he has just as much as wins as Baker Mayfield in half the games.
Woo!
Yeah,
Stand of the day.
There you go with it. Lock in.
I'm not with that.
But my pick was Saquon. I think he has an outside shot of finishing with 2,000 yards from scrimmage. So
Yes, sir.
that's hard to. I know Baker's doing what Baker's doing, but on a badass team, no quarterback, and no more wide receivers out, Saquon is everything we thought he would be.
Yeah,
He needs to retire, man.
Saquon, that was quick.
Eli.
Oh yeah.
That's great. Opening claim close.
Oh, goodness, coach.
Nah. You said he's a bad quarterback. He didn't have one.
Yeah.
He needs to retire.
Let's move on to Defensive Player of the Year. All right. Well, my midseason pick was Khalil Mack. Who's you have, Jay?
I had Aaron Donald.
Who's you have?
I had Aaron Donald.
All right, Coach. Now, who you got as your postseason?
Aaron Donald.
I think that's unanimous.
I made that. Yeah, I think that for sure. Right?
He's first in sacks.
Yeah.
Highest total for interior defender since sacks became official stat.
He leading the league in sacks.
3 sacks today. He
You know.
broke straight hand record.
Yeah, I mean,
19 and a half.
3 sacks today. He breaks record.
as a lineman.
And a D
That's a
tackle.
D tackle, bro.
It's a
Not
D
an outside
tackle.
line.
Nah,
Not
no.
a D. That's a
No,
D
right
tackle.
in the middle of the line.
Nah.
That's
Nah.
insane.
I'm going to go with Khalil Mack. Just because I
Yeah, I respect it.
at the beginning of the season, I said, man, nobody's worth no 2 first-round picks.
He
He
is.
worked.
He is.
He single-handedly.
Yeah.
Like, the Bears are winning games because of him.
Yeah, for sure on defense, for sure.
Do I get credit for that one?
Khalil Mack?
Yeah. You
Nah,
won.
nah,
Here we go. See, I was
It'd be
waiting for
different.
this.
That'd be different
Here we go.
if he was like my guy. What's my Darius
Nah.
Leonard, who came out of South Carolina State,
Mm-mm.
And
and
then
he
nobody
go
called
get
him.
then nobody
Mm-mm.
called. Bro, Khalil Mack is a top 3 pick.
But everybody was saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's from Buffalo. It ain't gonna be."
A
he's
lot
gonna
of
be a
people
bust."
were saying
Everybody was
Jadeveon
saying
Clowney was the pick of that draft.
that. Everybody
though.
was saying that.
Which
he,
was still a solid
he ain't
pick.
played nobody because he played in Buffalo. He get the NFL.
I'm saying that's your man. I'm just saying don't.
That's your guy.
That's your guy.
Give him that one.
That's your guy. It's just it wasn't. This thing was far fetched.
My bad, man.
Trevor Lawrence is far-fetched.
Nobody talking about Trevor.
I'm just saying.
Yo,
You got to actually go through games.
I'm just
Justin
saying.
Fields
you
didn't
said
even. He couldn't
far-fetched.
beat out Jake Fromm.
That's your guy.
I'm saying, did he not? He did his job. He beat out the person that was in front of him.
Eclipse,
He
right?
can do it. Trevor
Still
Lawrence did
Still
that.
has a smackable face.
Still, yeah. You want to smack Trevor
Yeah,
Lawrence.
it just that interview was rough, man. I couldn't play with dude.
Yeah,
I don't know.
All right, so next we have Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd you have for midseason?
I had Derwin James, Chargers.
Darius Leonard.
Derwin James. Listen,
Check it. I got on my paper. No, that ain't gonna lie.
They lied on
Lied
the first question. It
I just read it wrong.
absolutely lied on
I
our
just read
first
it wrong.
question.
You know you didn't read this wrong, huh?
Yeah.
Call it no.
I'm gonna be real. I'm going to go to the tape. You got to go to the tape.
Pull it up
man.
here, man.
Yeah,
Pull it up.
Yeah,
Show pull it up.
yeah, pull that up, man.
Oh.
Before we
All
shit.
across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your postseason prediction for defensive rookie of the year, coach?
Derwin James, man.
Yeah.
You
Derwin
know,
James.
He's a symbol.
Yeah, he is that.
He's a symbol.
Similar love, but he's playing well,
Yeah.
man. You know, he's on a team that's good. Nobody, at least I didn't think the Chargers were going to be who they are.
Yeah.
Leading the division in 11-4, I think.
Time for the division.
I didn't think that was going to happen. So he's on a good team, but he's just all over the field, just like he was at Florida State.
Ice Beast. Yeah, he was my pick.
Yeah.
I just think Darius Leonard has did more Late, leading the league tackles, 155 tackles, 23 more than any other player, 107 solos. He's just everywhere on the field. Everything that we see or saw in Pat Willis, those type of Navarro Bowman type of players, it is Darius Leonard. And Weezy, if you did pick that, man, shout out to you for sure. That's a tough player.
We got the results. Tomorrow?
He's still going. It's pending.
It's pending.
The
results are in.
Yes, coming out from South Carolina State, though, to ball like how he's balling.
Yeah,
hey, man, keep balling everywhere, anywhere you're at, dog. They can find you if you can ball. Yeah.
I like when that happens for players, though, because it opens up for the smaller schools.
Hell
It
yeah.
gives them more chances. They don't look at, he ain't playing nobody, so we're not going to take the chance.
Yeah.
Because it's continuing to happen. The boy from East Kentucky,
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
So, I can't think of his name right now. Top of my head.
The dude from Ohio State. He went to Ohio State, plays at Tampa.
No.
Who's him?
Remember the kid from Eastern Kentucky?
Yeah, it's a dude who played at East Kentucky that plays for Tampa now.
Oh, I think it's Ohio State.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, he played at Ohio State. He transferred to East Kentucky. Yeah, for sure. I'm up next, fellas.
Yes, sir.
I got the breakout player of the year. My midseason prediction was Marlon Mack. What about you, Weezy?
That's what I don't have that one on here. That's crazy. I don't have that one.
What about you, Jeff?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Mitchell, for
Yeah,
sure.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah. Coach, who's your postseason prediction for this award?
I went with Joe Mixon from Cincinnati.
Okay.
1,000+ yards, 8 touchdowns. Last year he only had 626 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I like
It's a
Joe.
solid pick.
It's a solid pick.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with my running back, Marlon Mack. He became just the third player in Colts history to have multiple games with at least 125 rushing and 2 touchdowns in the same season, close to 1,000 yards. He helps Andrew Luck to balance out the offense. Great kid, great player. I need him to get that 1,000 to make my prediction. Where you at, Weezy? Who's your breakock player of this year? You don't have a breakout player at all.
Not even this year.
I just skipped it.
Yeah, for sure.
Say what?
I stuck with Mitch.
Mitchell.
Stuck with Mitch.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I had him from preseason to now.
Yeah, for sure.
Stuck with Mitch.
So I was Marlon Mack, man. Yeah, man. Good fantasy pick. I would have definitely had him on my fantasy team.
Mitchell. Yeah. I had him on one of my
Yeah,
teams.
for sure. Most definitely.
All right, comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
Who y'all have?
Mid-season, I had Adrian Peterson.
Mid-season I had J.J. Watt.
I had J.J. Watt also.
Okay.
Mid-season.
Good pick. Who you got, Coach?
Kick it out, Coach.
Andrew Luck. 4,000 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 67%. Has a chance to get the Colts into the playoffs, depending on what they do tonight against Weezy's Titans. I think they're going to win, and this is the way to bounce back.
Yeah.
Hold on. Which award is it?
That was rookie.
Defensive rookie. Got one.
Right, man.
Yeah, no, sure. Everything that Coach Locke said.
Yeah.
This time last year, he was returning from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
We didn't even know if he was going to be back to play again. They were terrified.
He might be done, man.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
whatever.
And at the same time, though, now listen, this isn't Andrew Luck that we saw in 2014, but he's a slightly better version that we were expecting to see. So it's good.
I think he had the best year of his career.
The 36 touchdowns, 14 picks is not that's nothing to sneeze at, but at the same time,
He gonna throw picks though.
But once he got going, he started off rough.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Started off rough for the Colts.
It's rusty.
In the first 4 games, it was winning 4.
yeah,
4 out of the first 5 games.
they went in 8-1 in their last.
Yeah. So once they got rolling though, like man, he's been amazing to watch. Can't even lie. So he's definitely my postseason.
Ah, yeah, postseason. Yeah, most definitely. Anybody else got another?
J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt. So you sticking with J.J. Watt? Okay. You ain't got no reason why.
13.5 sacks. He didn't play that shit.
He didn't play?
He didn't play at all.
Didn't play?
Got the whole season on his belt.
For sure.
First
How's
time.
Tyrann Mathieu playing with the Texans?
He's hurt.
He played today. He's been hurt. He's been hurt this season. A couple games. It's like 3 games this season.
He's playing well.
For sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
All right, so let's go back to sophomore slump.
Yeah.
All right, who'd you have for your mid-season?
Leonard Fournette.
For sure.
Who'd you have?
I had Leonard Fournette as well, preseason, mid-season.
You called it preseason. You
Yeah,
sure did.
for sure.
He sure slumped.
Slumped it.
Slumping.
Yeah.
Coach, who you got as the winner that job?
I went with Evan Ingram, not because of it's not his fault that Eli's terrible. They'll Saquon, but he had 496 yards this year, down from 722 last year. 6 touchdowns last year, down to 2 touchdowns. Like I said, it's not all his fault because you have Eli trying to throw you the ball who can't hit the side of a barn anymore.
Sure.
And
Think
I keep dogging Eli a little too much, man. If he go Jacksonville next year, he'll be throwing to Dede Westbrook.
He
We
don't
just
know
want
Odell
Marquise
Beckham.
Lee.
It don't get better than Odell Beckham.
He's
Sure the
throwing
hell
Odell
don't.
Beckham.
Sure the hell don't. That line is young, though. They got
That's
a young
true.
line.
That's true.
They got a
That's
young
true.
line.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Leonard Fournette. It's my postseason prediction, fellas.
Okay.
439 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3.5 yards a carry. That's Ray Rice numbers right there. Scary,
Mm-hmm.
scary. So, and Fournette missed 6 games because of a hamstring injury, and missed a 7th game because of a suspension. If you look at the numbers, when he's out, the team's no worse than when he's in.
Right, that's what's bad.
9-10 when he's playing, 5-5 when he's missing. So, it also goes back, and you said think of the 2017 draft. The Jags could have got Pat Mahomes, Deshaun Watson. They went with Leonard Fournette.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
I had Kareem Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And for all the reasons we don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
But I had Kareem Hunt. That's my midseason pick, too, by the way.
Yeah, man.
I Leonard Fournette. I'm set with him.
Nothing wrong with it.
Kick with it. Yeah.
Next we have fall off player of the year.
Sure.
This should be
Jeff, who'd you go with, Missy?
I had Shane McCoy. Midseason.
Weezy?
Derek Carr.
Mid-season, I had Derek Carr as well.
So who you got postseason?
Derek Carr.
I got Rob Gronkowski.
There you go.
You look at this
There you
guy,
go.
he's first pick in a lot of fantasy drafts.
Mhm.
Only had 658 receiving yards. Here's the thing, I know he's going to get yards, but Gronk is a tight end that plays in the red zone. He only had 3 touchdowns all year so far. So you look at Travis Kelce, you look at Zach Ertz. Those guys are playing at a high level, and it looks like Gronk is on the decline. It might be time to accelerated for sure. Yeah.
I definitely went with Gronk as well.
Yes.
He doesn't look the same. Like, he doesn't jump off the screen like he used to.
Right.
You know what I mean? The way he plays, I know it's a physical style that he has and stuff like that, but he doesn't
Yeah.
jump off the screen like he used to. Like, he's not catching those passes in traffic
Hell
like
no.
he used to.
Yeah.
It's not the same
That's
thing.
over.
Yeah.
I was about to go with Grunt, but I went with Shady, man.
Yeah.
John McCoy.
Shady.
Yeah.
Shady ain't shady.
1,000+ yards down to 488.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
Is he done?
Yeah. That was my preseason.
That's my
Yeah,
preseason.
it's
And
not-
midseason.
Yeah, he's not looking good for him, man.
That's tough.
It's a lot. We ask a lot of him in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Now, my quarterback is running around like he's my running back.
Yeah, he
is.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's running around like he's the running back.
Yeah.
No one seems to care that we had a running quarterback last year. We could do the same. No,
Yeah.
this ain't that time.
Yeah,
This
hell no.
ain't that
Touchy
time.
subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
we had a quarterback do the same shit last year. We
Sure.
really wanted to. I hope.
I'm up, right, Coach?
Yeah, you up.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Let's go.
Oh, he just went.
I just went.
He went
I
8.
was there too.
Yeah, he just went with fall off play. Did he?
Okay.
Did we skip you or something, Jeff? You want to keep
No,
going?
we cool.
Okay.
We cool.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next up, we got Coach of the Year. Our mid-season prediction, my mid-season prediction was Anthony Lynn of the Chargers. Who wants to go up first with their mid-season prediction?
I was Sean Payton with the Saints.
Okay.
I had Andy Reid.
Coach, who you got for your postseason prediction?
Matt Nagy from the Chicago Bears.
Nice.
Won a division. Nobody picked them to win a division.
Yep.
It does help that they got Khalil Mack
Mm-hmm.
tremendously.
Mac attack.
So that
Defense.
helped them out a lot.
Yeah.
But I went with Matt from the Bears.
I got Matt Nagy as well. His first year being there.
Mhm.
You see what he's doing with Tariq Cohen. Has Mitchell Trubisky looking like
Serviceable.
looking like he's worth those 2 picks that they
Mhm.
traded to get him
Yeah.
in the draft. Got Taylor Gabriel looking like a player.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, you knew what was going to happen because he was the OC at Kansas City.
Mhm.
So when Alex Smith was looking like Alex Smith,
Yeah.
it was because of Matt Nagy. And now he has Mitchell Trubisky looking very similar. And they use him the exact same way they use Alex Smith. Yeah, no, for sure. But shall we?
I had Matt Nagy also.
That's
And then,
Yeah.
Nobody picked the Bears.
Hell
no.
No, for sure.
All right, MVP.
The granddaddy of them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What to me? My preseason pick was Pat Mahomes.
Your mid-season prediction.
My mid-season pick was Pat Mahomes.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was Pat Mahomes.
Okay. And my mid-season prediction was Phillip Rivers. Stuck with that.
Not
Yeah.
bad, though.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stuck with it. That was my preseason and mid-season, so I stuck with it. Who wants to go first with the preseason? Go ahead.
I'll go.
Postseason.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes, man.
Yeah.
Second in passing yards and completions, first in touchdowns with 48. And seemed as third best work in the NFL.
Yeah.
Nobody saw Pat Mahomes doing this.
Not this.
Not at this level.
No, not what he's doing.
Especially with the Big 12 quarterbacks normally come in the league, they don't really pan out to be like this.
I like that. Yeah.
I mean, He's the first quarterback I ever seen in my life throw a no-look pass in football.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
His arm talent is amazing.
Yeah, arm talent is crazy.
You can't let young kids watch Pat Mahomes.
Nope.
No. They gonna think they can do Steph Curry.
Yeah,
Steph Curry.
Right. You got to keep the young kids away from watching his highlight film.
Mm-hmm.
But he's definitely he's my favorite.
He's doing all the things they tell you not to do
Absolutely.
as a quarterback.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that is balling.
Yeah.
Who'd you go with?
We're gonna go. Okay. I have a tie.
Oh.
Drew
Yeah.
Brees and who?
We're gonna go.
Drew Brees and Pat Mahomes, man.
It's gonna be like
McNair and Payton.
2003
Yeah.
happened before. And it also happened in 1997 with Barry Sanders and Brett Favre. So Pat Mahomes, yeah, for sure, has become that's good football. I think he's become the most dynamic quarterback, kind of similar to how Mike Vick came in. With him though, he's thrown some picks, and you compare him to Drew Brees, threw half the picks, half the fumbles. So, and that just goes with him being a little bit more seasoned. There we go. But if you look at the way that Drew Brees, I think they're going to send him out to pasture the right way. It's probably his final chance to get an MVP.
Yeah.
I think there'll be a co-MVP this year for sure.
I want Pat Mahomes. Like you said, 48 touchdowns. He's averaging with 35 points a game.
Yeah.
Averaging 35 points a game. You know what I mean? Like, of course, he's lost all the big teams. He lost to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
He lost to
The Rams.
the Rams. I think he lost to the Chargers, too.
Beat the Chargers.
He beat the Chargers?
Especially one.
Okay. Yeah, they won the Chargers on the last one.
Yeah.
Of course, he lost to all the big teams, but still, 35 points a game in the NFL. Who's averaging that as a quarterback?
No, not at the age that he's
Them losing goes more so to the fact they can't stop anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, because you put up 35 points in the NFL, you know you should win.
You should win
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He might have 5,000 though. Yeah.
Let's be real.
50.
Yeah.
5,050. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. But Drew Brees, the way that they're winning at a high level too,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to help him out. I think it'll be
What did Peyton throw that year? Was it 50? What, 52?
50. I think his record was 52, 53.
Yeah, something like that.
5,000. So rapid fire. Let's go through the actual. What are these called? Divisions. Yeah. We'll start off with the NFC East. Our midseason. Well, my midseason prediction is the Redskins 5-3.
Well,
yeah.
I had Philly.
Yeah. You had Philly.
I had Philly.
What about you?
I had Philly.
Okay. Who you got winning this, coach? Cowboys. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. They were dead in the water. They were dead in the water in the middle of the season.
Dude, they went on a 6-1 run.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
If
can see
Alex Smith doesn't break his leg, they win the division.
it. That's true.
Yeah, they got lucky.
They did.
That's what they did.
But they got Mark Cooper. That's what
Yeah.
Help.
That's what they did.
Mhm.
Help.
He went on a tear.
Saying you didn't need Dez at the beginning of the season.
But
Oh, yes, you did.
I hate,
Yes, you did.
I don't want to jingle the bells for college Cowboys at all. But,
Wow.
But,
With
that defense is not.
the motion and
Yeah.
everything.
The Bengals.
The bells a little bit.
My
But
goodness.
that defense ain't gonna play with either though.
No, it is. It's just they couldn't move the ball though.
Yeah.
Their offense was stalling every week.
They got two young linebackers that's good.
Yeah. And they play well
Jalen,
together.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
And Van Der Esch.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. NFC North, fellas. Mid-season prediction.
I had Minnesota.
I had the Vikings as well. What about you, Weezy?
I had Minnesota winning there.
The Bears won this.
Yeah.
What Matt Nagy's done his first year job is can't be seen today. $84 million, like you said though, Jeff.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins looking funny in the light.
Yeah.
Looking funny in the light right now.
We'll see tonight.
We'll see tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see
Right
tonight.
now.
84 guaranteed.
84
Yeah, that's
guaranteed.
insane.
Woo!
84 guaranteed. That's nuts.
And what they paying though, coach?
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's unheard of.
Can you still
Yeah.
throw?
Can I still throw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Lock still throwing around. Yeah, for sure.
I would want to catch pass.
Coach Lock throw the ball hard.
Yeah, I bet he do.
Moving on to the NFC South, my mid-season prediction was the Saints. They were 7-1 at the time. I think it was consensus.
Saints,
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Saints.
And the Saints won this. It was a brief moment, though. The NFC South looked at, we thought this was the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Yeah. They it was an SEC-style run that they had.
Yeah.
2 MVPs. Last 3 Super Bowls featured a team from the NFC South.
Yeah.
Then it went straight to hell. This year. Went straight to all be hell.
Well, this year was supposed to be more competitive this year.
It was supposed to be the year.
Yeah. Cam got hurt. And
Yeah.
Cam can't throw over 20 yards
Falcons
down the field.
Right.
Falcons don't foul.
What happened again? What happened again?
Sure.
Injured. He's injured.
You
No,
seen
I
him.
said that.
You seen him play.
I said that. I was like, man, someone right in the game. He
Yeah.
was throwing
Yeah.
the ball.
You can't throw the ball
down
from the
field,
ball.
It'll be all right. It'll be fine.
And James got some
You know James.
James. Moving on to the NFC West, got the Rams 8-1 at the time. Mid-season prediction. Is that a consensus?
Yeah.
And they they win the division,
Yeah,
right?
Rams,
Sure.
yeah.
I think they peaked too early though. That's why they ran into some trouble in the middle of the season.
I think that offense isn't as complex as people thought it was. It's
Figured it
really just play action girly. If you stop that, we're gonna throw it.
Yeah, and they don't have. And Cooper Kupp got hurt.
And those injuries to the. I'm about to
Cooper Kupp
say
got hurt.
injuries at wide receiver.
And one thing I noticed about the Rams, they had blowouts in the beginning of the season.
Sure.
But they left their players in there too long.
Yeah, I can see that.
They left Tom Gurley in there, 21 point lead in the third quarter. Take him out of the game.
Take him out of the game.
He's done.
Yeah.
They left him in there too long.
They can't win in the cold.
Right, that's true too.
Hurts.
Hard to do that. Let's move on to the AFC. Starting with the AFC East. Pats. Okay. AFC North. I had my midseason prediction was the Steelers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Still.
I had Pittsburgh also.
Okay. It looks like the Ravens end up winning this, maybe. Depends.
Yeah.
Because Pittsburgh's no longer in control of their own destiny.
Yeah, right.
They need a little help.
Yeah.
Shotty cameraman said the Browns needed to win in order for the Steelers to win the actual division.
Yeah.
Will they win? Steelers win?
No.
I don't think so. Not with AB not playing.
Yeah, that's what's killing.
Yeah, that's not.
Juju banged up too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big fumble.
Big fumble Juju.
Big fumble Juju. Let's move on to the AFC South.
Yeah.
My midseason prediction was Texans.
Texans.
What about you, Jeff?
Yeah, it's Texas.
Yeah, so Weezy, of course, had the Titans.
most definitely.
Postseason prediction: the Texans won the division, I assume.
No, they were up 17-3.
They already clinched the spot.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs. They were up
Yeah.
17-3.
So the Titans win tonight.
Yeah,
Titans win tonight, Texans still win.
Yes, the Texans won.
Yeah.
They won already. Oh, yeah.
The Texans, our Texans had to beat with Jacksonville.
Yeah.
They got it.
Moving on to the AFC West, I had the Chargers mid-season. What about you, Jeff?
I had the Chargers this season.
Chargers.
Mm.
And the postseason.
No, I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Chiefs.
I Chiefs.
Okay. Postseason, looks like the Chiefs and the Chargers are in for a duel to end the season. I'm worried about the Chiefs past January because it's every year. Andy Reid, will we finally get a chance to see them at their best?
Meaningful.
Yeah.
A meaningful playoff game. I mean, our playoff games are meaningful.
Yeah, but
they should have runs.
Kareem Hunt, I think that's going to hurt them.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt hurt them so much because now, I mean, sure enough, Patrick Mahomes is.
Yeah.
It's hard to stop him anyway.
But
now,
playoff football is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Though.
they're going to rush Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. That's going to be
You're
tough.
going to see some blitzes.
Different.
And let's end it off
Okay.
with our Super Bowl matchup. Now, my mid-season prediction was the Vikings versus the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Weezy?
I was the Saints versus the Chargers.
That's a solid pick.
Ain't bad.
That's a solid pick. I had the
Ain't bad.
Steelers versus the Rams.
Yeah.
One of them look good.
Yeah. Postseason prediction, Coach. What you got in the Super Bowl?
The way this is going, with the Saints clinching home field advantage, I don't think nobody's going to be able to go into the Superdome. Mercedes-Benz, though, I'm sorry, and beat them. So I'm definitely going with the Saints. And I'm going to go like we said, I think the Chargers are going to go.
I think the Chargers got it. Okay. What about you, Jeff?
Rematch. Rams Chiefs.
Ooh.
Do it again.
With no Kareem Hunt.
Here's what I think. I think the Rams could beat New Orleans in New Orleans if they have to. And I think the Chiefs, if Andy Reid don't do it, they can never do it.
Yeah.
Because this is the surprise year of Patrick Mahomes. Like, he's not going to creep up on nobody else anymore.
Nope.
So if he going to do it,
This is it.
got to get Sammy Watkins back healthy.
This is it.
Got to keep Kelvin Benjamin off the field.
For sure.
and I think they can do it.
You got to even play that.
Amen. Amen.
I got the Chargers versus the Rams in the playoff. I mean, Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, for sure. I have the Saints versus the Chiefs, Tua versus Kyler Murray 2.0.
Oh, God.
NFL style. I think it'll be, interesting duel. Same situation, but yeah, Saints versus Chiefs.
I think the Saints going to get beat. I think the Bears going to beat them in the playoff.
I can see that. Yeah. I don't believe in the Saints either, but I'm just saying this.
I don't say it.
Bears defense is real.
It is, but
I'll say this. I don't need to cut y'all coach. I think there's 3 to 4 teams on both sides can come out.
For sure. Oh, yeah.
This is one of
It's
those
a very balanced year.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is nobody picked the Patriots.
Nobody.
But they can do it.
And they can
it's
do
still
it.
It's still time.
Yeah.
They look good today.
Yeah.
Beat the Sherlock Jets today.
Well, I mean,
It's the Jets.
the Jets didn't have much.
But they had to win to get in. So they turned it on.
And the winner get a bye.
Yeah.
Not a bye. Yeah.
Jets. It turns out against the Jets.
For sure.
Jets defense is good, y'all.
Jets defense is
They just
good.
can't score.
They
Yeah.
Can't score.
They got your boy from
Jamal
LSU.
Adams.
Yeah.
Beast. Leonard.
Leonard?
Yeah, for sure. Leonard Williams.
Yeah.
That's it, fellas.
All right.
2018 NFL Postseason
Yes, sir.
Awards handed out. Gift wrap.
Wrapping up the year.
Yeah, for sure. New Year's resolution, Weezy.
Oh man, just be better, man. I got big things probably for me this year. I gotta get rolling.
Yeah, for sure. Keep it focused, man. What about you, Jeff?
I'll be on time, man.
Be on time.
Yeah. That's my one.
That's your one.
That's my one.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
What about you, Cole?
New Year's resolution is to be more positive and to help more people.
Here you go, Coach.
Shut up.
Yeah. Not do any.
Yeah, you
I
do.
bless
Yeah.
people, but just even more.
Yeah, for sure. My New Year's resolution this year, everybody
There
laugh.
you go.
To help more people.
No, for sure. Okay.
We all hear this.
Camera away.
It's recorded live.
Yeah, for sure.
Timestamp.
It is. I am going to be a little bit more receptive to things that are going the wrong way. Just be having a little bit more mind,
Delegation.
Not even delegating. I think it's more of just trying to find a way to not get as mad about small stuff.
There you
Patience.
go.
A little bit more patience.
Patience.
A little bit more patience.
Patience.
A little bit more patience.
Proud of you, fella.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Patience is thin.
See? Look at it. You ready to go right now. Why you do me like that, Lee?
Wet toilet paper.
That's how thin that patience is.
For real. I have no patience. And talking to my mom, she was saying, well, with the Achilles injury, she was like, you got a little bit more patience. And I did.
Slows you down.
Slow me down.
Set you down.
But that shit right back.
Back to normal holes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Just developing a little bit more patience. For sure. Because it's very thin.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Type of thing.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
I had a good year with you guys, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate each and every one of you guys. For sure. You too, cameraman.
Yeah.
I
Shout out to
appreciate
cameraman.
you. Shout out to cameraman.
I'm here from far.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, man. Most definitely, man. 2019, got a lot of stuff planned.
Yeah.
FSP.
Got a big anniversary coming up.
Got a big anniversary coming up in January, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
5 years.
Strong.
Here.
5 of them things.
5 years,
That's
man.
nuts.
Still doing it.
Still,
Everything still paid for.
we
I still remember that first episode, man.
Me too.
We tried to cram so
much.
Everything.
I remember
One
listening to
episode.
some not going on in them ones.
Yeah.
I remember episodes. Y'all was doing blog talk, right?
Yeah.
Someone go right or something. I'm on the floor shooting the basketball. They, what's going on?
We don't care.
He wasn't worried about it. We
Nah.
over here straight.
Straight.
Coach Lock was red as his bag right there.
Straight.
Jason, what the fuck is going on with this show?
Yeah.
Straight.
It was
It's
straight.
11, 12 o'clock at night. Show just now popping off.
Man,
Because
listen.
that's that one that we record the whole show.
And it rained or
And
something, right?
it didn't load or something.
Man, I remember
Shout
that
out
one
to Blog
time on Blog Talk. Y'all was on Twitter. Now it's gonna be a show tonight.
Yeah.
I was living in the beach. I'm like, I ain't 1 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Come a long way.
We did.
It's all right, man.
And we still going.
Still
consistent.
You better know
We're
it.
going to keep it getting better.
Yeah, no, we got to. Old blog talk. We don't miss that shit.
Not at all.
We missed the phone calls, but we don't miss the blog
Yeah,
talk.
for sure. Shout out to Pops.
Shout out to
Pops,
Pops, man.
Pops,
Pops got the black belt, yeah.
Pops Black Belt.
For sure.
Really?
Pops Black Belt.
We got to get Pops. We got to get some a sound bite, something from Pops for the 5 year. Dog.
Yeah.
For sure. Shout out
For
to
sure.
Pops. Most definitely. Now, Tuesday, boom. God damn, I just hit my face on this. Okay.
Patience, buddy. That's some patience.
Patience.
You already beat the
Still
mic
got
up.
I still got 2. Still got 2 days. Close, Jeff. 2 is with questions throughout the week in full sport press. Hit the comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Until the New Year's resolutions frame.
Yeah.
For sure. About that full sport press podcast. Weezy,
Everything paid for, baby.
Jeff,
Camera's always on, brother.
Coach Locke.
Get the drummer song.
Better damn know it. The revolution will be podcasted.
Y'all
We
be
out.
safe, man. New
For
Year's
sure.
Eve.
New Year's
Don't
Eve.
drink and drive.
Don't drink and
Uber.
drive.
Uber's your best friend.
Get
Uber
your
Black.
designated drive.
Uber Black. Poppin'.
We out here.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page, and don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.